Arch Capital update. Now, first and foremost, I hope you're all safe and healthy, and that over the Easter period, in the circumstances, you enjoy the weekend. Now, I just want to go through where we're at in terms of the virus, stock markets, and the economy, and just where perhaps policymakers are heading now. So, in terms of the virus, in terms of the COVID virus, in terms of a timeline, especially in Australia, but also globally, if that's the halfway mark, then we're in Australia perhaps around here in terms of having a much better sense of an understanding of it, how to contain it, so much more information now than we had a few weeks ago, months ago. So in a relative perspective, we're in a better position now than we have been. There's still a long way to go, I'm not downplaying that, but we seem to have a better sense of how to contain this. Now, in terms of markets, now of course we know that markets, if we again look at a time frame, suddenly we're doing really well. We had record highs back in January, and bang, global markets took a big hit. But in the last couple of weeks, we've actually seen that back up 15 to 20%. So starting to see some signs of hope there. I'm not saying that that was the bottom, not saying that this is the end of it, but there are some signs of hope, and perhaps we're a little bit out of the worst case, but we might not be. There's a long way to go. And then now we look at economies, global economies. You can still see that down there, it's economies. So again, when we look at a time horizon, what's happened, we had the virus, markets took a tank, economies were doing okay, and then now we've had business closures, whole industry shut down, and they don't know how long they're shut down for. So right now, this is still stuck here. They don't really know what's going on and when they'll be back. So if we look at the trend here, we had a lot of anxiety here with COVID, and it's starting to relax a bit. Markets then tanked, they bounced back a little bit, and the economies now have hit that, and that's going to take some time. Obviously, with the impact globally, it's going to take some time for economies to recover. Governments are throwing lots of money at this, but it will still take time, and the impact will be quite large. But what we're seeing policymakers now thinking about is the spiral, and to make sure that they need to stop the spiral. So what you see happen is that this spiral of economic downturn actually starts to get out of control. Now, often you see those machines in shopping centres with the coin, and the coin gets to a point where you can't stop it, like you can't get your hand back down there. Obviously, I know this with kids. And so what you can end up with here is an out of control downward spiral, and this big D word, depression, which no one wants, of course. So policymakers need to stop this spiral. They need to be able to grab the coins back, literally. And that's what we're starting to see happen now. So I think over the next few weeks, we'll start to see some phased, health is obviously the priority, but some phased re-entry of businesses to keep the economy going. I hope that helps. Again, I hope you have a safe and healthy Easter, and look forward to speaking with you. Thanks.